bung, bung.
Oh my god, it's so big and strong.
Bung Bung Coffee. Big, strong flavour. Competition? I don't think so. bungbungcoffee.com. Get yours.
Fringe is happening, dude. This episode comes out on a Thursday, so that means if you're listening to it the day that this episode dropped, Fringe starts tomorrow. The Adelaide Fringe Festival starts tomorrow. That means that Clay McMath, In Over My Head, and 2.5 Straight White Men both open tomorrow night on the 21st of February. So if you are listening from Adelaide, go and get your tickets. You can get your tickets at claymcmathcomedy.com or just go to the Fringe Ticks website and look up Clay McMath, and both of those shows will pop up. So claymcmathcomedy.com for all my merch and dates, but please buy tickets to these shows. Very, very exciting stuff. claymcmathcomedy.com. Let's start the show.
Welcome to the party. Best show on the internet. Ask anybody. You know it's easy money. Sit back, relax, get your headphones, everybody. Welcome to the party. Blackout in the booth. Every episode's a party. We go hard like Ricky Bobby. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is welcome to the party.
Welcome to the party, bung, bung. It's your man Claytron, aka the Big Boss Man, aka the Clumsy Jeweler, because I'm always dropping gems, aka the Milkman, because I always deliver, aka the PhD of podcasting, the Magnum PI of podcasting, the Captain, the Frank Abagnale Jr. of podcasting. Yes, because my identity has been stolen. And I don't know if that really makes sense, because Frank Abagnale was the one stealing identities, I suppose. That was who Leo played in Catch Me If You Can. You know, he was pretending to be a pilot. He was forging checks, all types of gear. But he, my identity's been stolen. Well, not like fully, but welcome to the party on Twitter. Gone. Somebody's taken it. Somebody hacked us. And you know what being hacked means? Either you got really nice tits and somebody's trying to see them, which could be true for me, or you're killing it, baby. So take your pick. Either welcome to the party is ripping shit, or I've got fat, juicy tits and somebody's trying to cop a peek. And I'm kind of happy with both of those. I said that with no belief, because I hope it's not the tit thing, honestly. I do hope that, dude. But, oh man, Fringe season is upon us. So obviously, got the two shows, Clay McMath, In Over My Head. That's for 31 nights straight, 8:30 p.m. at Him Bar on Grenfell Street. Come along to that. Cheapest show in the Fringe, maybe. I'm looking out for the people. I know how hard it is out here. You don't want to be spending $40 every night or every weekend. You know, come see my show. You can see two shows a night if you come see my show, because it is affordable, dude. I'm doing it for the people. So there's that one, and then there's 2.5 Straight White Men, which that's going to be really fun. That's with Jay and Justin again, and we're going to get after it. That's a bit late night, bit spooky, hilarious, crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. So come out and see both of those shows, man. That's going to be real fun. But outside of my shows, I want to make a recommendation, maybe a couple. I don't know. I've got to see if I can remember the name of any other shows. But we're recommending Mickey D, Big Mick Energy. One of the best show titles I've ever come across. And Mickey D is one of the greats, man. If you miss Mickey D, you're basically missing the Fringe. So go see that. That's going to be sick. I've seen some of the new material, and it, obviously it's Mickey D. It's going to bang. But when you see the new stuff and it hits, it's just, God, it's fun. It's fun to watch him. It is fun to watch him. So go see Big Mick Energy. Go see Shad and Pete Save the World. It's always so much fun. So, put problems in a bucket. Oh, I want to get a divorce, but I just got my wife pregnant. Now, that's a big problem. You know who's going to solve it? Shad and Pete. The 100% success rate for years now. 100%. So go see that. That's Shad and Pete Save the World. That's a fun show. All completely improvised comedy. You put your problems in the bucket, Shad and Pete solve them with special guest comedians. People like Mickey D. People like Stephen K. Amos Gill, Chris the Bloke Franklin, Bron Lewis. Just a ripper of a show. Such a good time. Loose night. Go see that. And then I just mentioned Bron Lewis. I don't know. She could be sold out for all I know, but I think it's called Who's Talking. She's just a great comedian. So go see that show. Bron, before she became a comedian, was a teacher. And so I think it's like sort of teaching stories. I haven't seen this show, but I think I saw Yep. Yep was her first show. Then she did Obviously, and I think this is her third hour, dude. So she's killing it. Go see this. Who's Talking by Bron Lewis if you can. So those are my recommendations for Fringe, man, outside of Clay McMath, In Over My Head, and 2.5 Straight White Men. All banging shows, man. Buy tickets to those 5 and you'll have fantastic Fringe. That's, 1.25 shows a week. You're not even breaking the bank if you see those 5 shows. Perfect, man. But yeah, my identity's been stolen, and the movie that we're talking about kind of hits on that. So let's get straight into Clay's reviews.
Comedy, action, horror. Will this movie win an Oscar? Set design, directing, acting, lighting, or costumes. This segment is Clay's reviews.
Back in action, starring Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz. It came out this year. It's an action comedy featuring Cameron Diaz and Jamie Foxx as Emily and Matt Reynolds, a married couple who are former CIA spies. After 15 years of living a quiet suburban life with their 2 children, their past catches up to them, forcing the family back into the world of espionage. So basically, they're on a job, and they discover that they're pregnant, and the job goes sideways. And they all but complete the job and fake their own deaths so they can raise their family because, she's pregnant. She doesn't want to be, fighting Russians or whatever. So they fake their own death. Their kids grow up and go to a party. Well, their daughter's at a party and their spy instincts kick in. This guy, this kid, I can't remember what he does. He's just like being aggressive or something. And the parents follow her to the party because she's not supposed to really be there. And they go and they beat the shit out of this kid by accident. Just, the instincts kick in, the muscle memory. So they smack fire out of this kid's ass and someone films it. Bang. Now these motherfuckers are on social media. Bang. Their old boss finds them. They're like, hey, guess what? You're working for me again. And it all goes pear-shaped, basically. So it's, yeah, man. I didn't sit there sort of on the edge of my seat for the whole time. It's pretty basic stuff. It's not high level stunts like your James Bonds and your Jason Bournes and all that. And it was never gonna be. There's a couple of cool fight scenes, but they're kind of corny too, like where you kind of like dance fighting, like I'm gonna grab my wife and pull her this way and she's gonna kick the guy behind me while I punch the guy in front of me or whatever. It's just kind of fucking corny, dude. Oh, we got a soundbite for that.
Man, you corny.
Shout out to Patrice O'Neill, but yeah, it's not the best. Yeah. If you're looking for something relatively easy to watch, but also something you haven't seen before, because it's getting hard. Like it's crazy. We've got all these streamers, content everywhere. There's so much content, but there's nothing to watch. Do you know what I mean? it's all crap because they're trying to pump it out so quickly. That's why we got to bring the movies back, bro. We got to go to the movies again. We got to have blockbusters. We don't want this, and this wouldn't have been any good to see in the movies. This is a TV movie, bro. And that's where shit's getting twisted now. Is like made for TV movies used to be for washed up actors. A made for TV movie, bro, was like, are you fucking serious? This is you're ready to fire your agent when they're like, yeah, we got a script in for a fucking Lifetime movie. You're like, what? You trying to put my career down the shitter? So that's all. Everything. Just because it's on Netflix doesn't make it a blockbuster. You know, it's still a TV movie. Everything now is a made for TV movie. That's why I was so obsessed with Top Gun Maverick. That was a made for movies movie. Even Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. I think that's the last one. Can't remember. I think it was Rogue Nation Part 1 or something. Tom Cruise knows how to make a movie. But motherfuckers are out here still making TV movies, bro, because they don't understand it. It's all good to say like, oh, the budget on this was $400 million. It's like, yeah, dude, but you still made it for TV. It's still mad corny. There's nothing big. Dude. There was this one stunt where they drive past a truck and he shoots the trains off of the chains off of the load, no home loans, and it's just all these big pipes. And he shoots the tire so the truck, gets a bit out of control and blocks off the whole road, so they lose the tail that they've got. And all these pipes fall off the truck, and it's just like plastic pipes, like easily, like one man could have cleaned it up afterwards. Like they're just saving money left, right, and center on these. There's nothing big, bro. Blow something up. Blow up a boat, dude. Blow up a jet. Let me see a stunt, man. The biggest stunt was Jamie Foxx jumping into a boat from another boat or something. Like, cool, dude. You know who can do that? Cam Newton. Cam Newton can jump from a boat into a helicopter, bro, and that's real life, bro. That's reality television. We're talking about like Netflix's big budget film. I don't want to talk shit about it because Jamie Foxx had a stroke or whatever during filming. Delayed production and all that. So shout out to Jamie Foxx. He bounced back. He did his, I'm not going to call it a comedy special because it wasn't funny, dude. I'd call it a one-man show at best. No offense. I think Jamie Foxx is the GOAT. I don't know if he was trying to be funny because he used to, when he was doing stand-up back in the day, he was a killer, bro. This shit. He just cried mad long and kept saying, Atlanta saved me or something. I don't know. It was, I'm not reviewing that. I don't review stand-up. But I'll review a movie, bro. And it wasn't a disappointment because it was about what I expected. What was it called? Fucking Back in Action. Let's just have a quick look here. See if we can find the budget for this. I'm very interested in the budget for this. What do we got here? You might also like. Okay, here we go. They're not going to tell me the budget. No budget. Oh, disappointing. But let's get into some stories here. So they fake their deaths and they become parents. And with probably other jobs that I can't even remember if they sort of delved into what they did for a living in their second life or if they had a living in their second life. But it's always funny to me that you have like, as an ex-spy or whatever, you have like a secret compartment of Oh no, maybe they didn't have that. Nah, cancel that. Dude, this is what I mean. It just was like, there wasn't heaps to it, bro. I wasn't overly enchanted by it. So yeah, I don't think you find out what their new job is if they've got one, but they're essentially balancing their professional life with their personal life. And their professional life is ex-spies. They used to be spies. They're trying to stay off the grid or stay, as these new people, these new identities. These new identities, bro, which someone has. Someone in real life has a new identity. The Welcome to the Poddy Twitter. And we're working on getting it back. But I've never been through this before. I don't really know the channels. Twitter doesn't really get back to emails. I don't really want to call Elon Musk directly. Don't want to bother him like that while he's, doing government efficiency or whatever it is he's doing. But like, dude, I need my fucking account back. Someone's going to get into my cloud or whatever and see my tits. So I just need my account back. Maybe I will. Maybe I will hit him up. Go out for lunch with him and Ted Sarandos and fucking Jeff Bezos and whoever else. Is there any black billionaires, dude? Oh, LeBron. Tiger Woods probably. Michael Jordan. Get all them there. LeBron would have some questions for me, that's for sure. He wouldn't be happy. He wouldn't be happy with the podcast if he heard it. He might be the one that stole my Twitter. He might be the one. He might have got Clutch Sports to infiltrate the, interwebs to get the Welcome to the Poddy podcast Twitter. Can you imagine that? If Clutch Sports was on there wiping my Twitter clean because it's got I've said some things about LeBron James. That's when you've made it. And that's how I know I've made it, because Clutch Sports is the culprit. Solved. Now I just need Elon to, give me my Twitter back. But yeah, they're balancing their personal and professional lives is what I'm trying to say. And that's where I'm at in my life, bro. I'm trying, bro. I'm in the middle of a career switch, somewhat. I guess I was more in the middle of it when I was doing both jobs. And now I'm on the other side of it. I'm trying to make ends meet in this new career, but also be a family man, be a daddy. I do a pretty good job of it. I'm around a lot, especially that I live in this city and there's no comedy scene here. So like, I'm not out every night. I'm working hard during the days right now because I got Fringe coming up, trying to make this show, just like a banger. But yeah, it is good, man. That's the one thing that, like, I wasn't working full time, but when I had my day job, I was working 4 days, and I had my Fridays with Kenny, and I loved it. Right. But then like my whole week was taken up, and I could only do like the podcast at nighttime or on weekends. But on weekends, I want to be with Kenny. Kenny wants to be with me as well. So you got to find that balance. So basically, I'm staying up all night. I'm trying to play with Kenny, get him to bed, then do the party, shit like that. Then write jokes. There's late nights every night. Then bang, this motherfucker wants to get up at 6 a.m. Okay, dope. I'm sleeping 4 hours a night. Statistically, that means I'm going to be dead by the time I'm 47 because you're supposed to sleep or whatever. So that was hard. And then I lost my job, and now I'm a comedian. I'm home all day, every day. But my kid gets looked after 3 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I'm with him every night. But then on Mondays and Fridays, I try to spend most of the day with him, and weekends, but get a couple hours a day. I just ask for a couple hours a day where I can work on the potty, on jokes and all that kind of shit. And that's good. And that's how you got to find a balance somehow. And sometimes, like last week, I hit a fat wall. Luckily, it wasn't one of the days he was being cared for. But, I've got the whole day to myself that day to work. and I couldn't do it. I hit a fat wall, and I felt like I had COVID, man. I wasn't sick, but like, you know how some of you might have had COVID, and you're so fatigued you can like barely open your eyes. That's what I was like, but I was healthy, bro. Probably not healthy, but like I was mentally drained, physically drained. I've been walking around the city like putting flyers in letterboxes and just shit in like 40-degree heat, just dumb shit, bro. Plus like using my brain constantly to try and make this show work. And I just hit a fat wall, bro. Wasted a day, and you get the guilt about it. It's like, fuck, a full day I could have been using to get better. And I was on the couch trying to watch this shitty fucking Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz movie. 2 hotties, by the way. 2 like 50 probably. They're probably both 50 and look 40. Like so hot, both of them. Just unbelievable. But you got to find a balance, bro. Otherwise, you hit walls, and you're gonna hit walls, man. Because the balance is never you're never gonna get it right. If you got it right, you would never get sick. You would never get tired because the balance is perfect. Synergy, I think they call it in business. If you're a businessman, businesses make up words, bro, and then other businesses use them, and they don't even know what it is. Synergy's one of them. Circle back. No one's said circle back outside of a conference room. No one's said it. You know? Planagement. You know, planning, you manage. No, I don't know. I just made that one up, I think. But there's words, bro. The business, it's all wank. It's all is. You know? Dude, so there's a big lie that gets told, and they don't really address how big the lie is. Maybe they do, but they're just chilled with it. So basically, there's this in the last mission they do before they fake their deaths. There's like this hard drive or something that they were supposed to bring back to the CIA, and Jamie Foxx hid it at Cameron Diaz's mother's house, who's also a spy. It's like a family business. It's wild. Spies are not in the family business. Spies are usually people with nothing. They're orphans. They got no parents, no siblings, no family. That's for sure. No partners. No one that they can tell, you know, national secrets to. You know, no one that they can can be used as a bargaining chip. Oh, we've got your wife, motherfucker. Now tell us where the nukes are. You know, they get people, lone wolves with a particular skill set. Usually they have a skill set already, and then they train them up. That's how it goes. And I've always wanted to be a spy, but there's a few things holding me back. One, I'm too big. I'm not inconspicuous. A motherfucker can see me coming. 2, I got mad family, mad friends. You take any of them, I'm spilling the beans. 3, I'm a massive pussy, bro. You probably don't even need to. You probably don't even need to take anyone from me. Just tell me that you're gonna, and I'll tell you where the nukes are, bro. I'll tell you what the code to the safe is, dude. All right. You threaten me enough, or like even maybe like you know, call me a name or something. Call me like a not like aggressive, because that'll just make me like mad. But like call me something like cute. Like neg me a bit. Neg me. And it won't make me want you, but it'll make me sad enough to ask you to stop and maybe, like, you know, tell you where the gold bars are or whatever. Tell you where the fucking uranium stores are. If you call, you know, if you're just like, oh, dude, like that, you know, that t-shirt fits you really well. Like it really complements your chubby body. I'd be like, what? The plutonium's in Roxby Downs or whatever. Like that would make me do it. You don't need to take anyone from me. Just be like kind of mean but kind of complimentary at the same time, and I'll tell you where the fucking yellow cake uranium or whatever it's called is. I'll tell you. That's how it works, bro. That's why no one's ever recruited me. You know, I was fit. Dude. I was fucking strong. I was tough. I wasn't tough. I was never tough, bro. Like I said, big pussy. Oh, Clay's killing. Oh, Clay's got 41 points. Somebody stop him. Motherfucker doesn't need to be physical to stop me. They come up and be like, fuck, you got some ashy elbows, Clay. I'm like, what? Sub me out, coach. Sub me out. There's something going on. You know? That's what happens. That's mental. That's psychological warfare, dude. That's psychological defense. So that's why I'm not a spy. But also, yeah, I've got family and friends and like a place to live, and it's like you got to be like a homeless person that hasn't got into fentanyl yet. You're freshly homeless from like a previously like kind of active job. Like maybe you're like a homeless cop or something. Or a homeless like something smart, something that uses like lateral thinking. Something with like assessment capabilities. Detective, doctor, engineer, these types of people, but you're freshly homeless. But like the CIA made it so that you're homeless. Like they knew they wanted you, but they needed a way to get you. And so then they somehow like said like a code word that activated you, and then you sexually harassed your boss. And we're not quite at equality yet. So your boss is a male and you're not even gay, but you like grabbed his dick in his office. Now you're fired and you got a black eye. You're living out of your car. Not even in a nice place either, because the people in nice neighborhoods call the cops on you. So now you're eating pizza in the back of your Mercedes. And in like a shitty neighborhood. And just as like this hairy, dirty, stinky fucking hobo comes up to your car to offer you your first dose of cocaine laced with fentanyl, which is likely to kill you, his brains fucking splatter all over the window. And some guy in a suit comes out, and he's like, nice house, you know. And he's being sarcastic, but like kind of genuine. Like it is a neg. It's a neg. He's trying to see how you're reacting. He says, nice house, because you got a Mercedes. But that's your house, dude. If you live in a Mercedes, you're a broke bitch, right? And you got fired without severance, bro, because you sexually harassed your boss, your straight boss. And you're a straight man. You sexually harassed him because you got activated by the CIA. So now you're living in a Mercedes, bro. You don't pay rent. You pay parking tickets, but you don't pay them. So now they've actually towed your Mercedes too. You step out of the car to talk to the man in the suit, boom. Your Mercedes got towed. You can't even afford to pull it out. And even the words pull it out are traumatic to you now because you tried to pull out your ex-boss's dick. So you talk to the man in the suit. He's like, you know what? We can get you an Aston Martin. And guess what? You don't even have to live in it because we're going to buy you a penthouse apartment, one that bitches want to fuck in. And he's like, what? It's like, yeah. Yeah, you're going to be a spy. And for some reason, spies fuck constantly. Because not only are we going to teach you to be a black belt fucking Brazilian jiu-jitsu, taekwondo, judo, karate fighter, not only are we going to give you gadgets like a watch that has sleeping gas in it and a shoe that's a phone and a car with fucking missiles like an F1 fighter, we're also going to teach you how to fuck, dude, how to pick up. It's like, why? Oh, because all the secrets in the world are for some reason held by beautiful women. So now we need you to fuck 5 of them and get the secret out of one of them and fall for her, but then she dies. And then you're like, I'm never falling for a bitch again. Trust no bitches. These bitches tell you they're going to stay alive and then they just die on you. Fuck them forever. And that's what your apartment's going to be like. It's going to be an absolute fuck pad. But we're going to get you a cleaner so it doesn't stink too much like fuck. That's the life of a spy, dude. That is the life of a spy, man. But I don't really remember what I was saying, to be honest. I don't remember what this movie. Lightweight sucked, bro. I wanted it to be good. I did. That's why I watched it. Cameron Diaz, Jamie Foxx. I haven't seen either of them in a grip. But this shit was booty juice, bro. Okay. Maximum 4.5 out of 10. Because there's, like, if I saw it under different circumstances, with my eyes open, maybe some snacks. I didn't even snack for this one. I could lie to you and pair a snack with this shit, but in all honesty, I would prefer to just have a bung coffee after this movie to pick me up after watching such trash, dude. 4.5 out of 10 for this. It's another short episode of the Welcome to the Poddy podcast. I've got to go and write some jokes. Please buy tickets to Clay McNabb in over my head and 2.5 straight white men. They're going to be fun. I love you guys. Don't forget to love yourselves. And as always, bung, bung.